All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Baddy Valorant League Season 2 Grand Finals. I am 30, and I will be casting tonight alongside two other beautiful casters, Kaiser and Disenchanted. How are you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad. Thanks so much for having us here for the finals. Super excited.
Yeah, doing well. We're gonna see a clash between the top two teams here, or as some might say, we got a clash between Blam and Cookies versus Wacky and Senpai.
Very true.
Oh, no. Yeah, it should be a really exciting match. That's definitely the next best thing to not playing in the finals is casting it and watching it right in the front seat. So I'm really excited to see how this first map plays out here.
You held back the tears really well there when you said that. So I did too. I'm on the verge here. So we're loading in here to map number 1. It's Ascent. This was Bust's pick. And CUM the Kopais CUM highs have elected to start on defense. And it looks like we're just waiting on some Asian lock-ins. Something that we're not. Oh, actually, we are gonna see. We're gonna see Cookies return to that KO that we saw last week in the semifinals on Ascent as well. Which I honestly he fucked on it. The shit was
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I think abilities a lot of the times in this game can give you a chance to equalize the gap between like aiming skill and game sense skill. You
And
can
then,
always
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I was
always
welcome
get those.
to the Baddy Valorant League.
sorry, go ahead.
You can always get those cheese nades from Rays. There's no Rays in this game, but abilities are important. And KO shutting them off and Cookies being a good aimer definitely is going to play into his favor here.
Not to mention, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like a lot of the players who don't play this game a lot, so they're not senpais, they're not wackies. How much experience do they really have against KO compared to the rest of the game? Especially if they don't have that Counter-Strike experience, and Cookies is gonna be coming in hot with some pop flashes, and he's gonna be trying some nice spicy plays with the rest of his team. So we'll have to see how well they're gonna be prepared for that.
Yeah, you want to fly around here real quick, Chris?
We got to see him chase around, Cookies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, as we're gonna get the
Yep.
chaos versus Chasm.
We're good.
As, we're finally getting into this first round, hopefully here. As we're gonna see, it looks like to be an A push for the most part. We do have Freefy kind of hanging out back, throwing a recon dart towards B to maybe try to throw off the trail. Oh, might be working a little bit as we already see Ryu kind of rotating back just a little bit.
Yeah, and they do break the door though, so that is going to be some good play.
Oh, they're going just hot and heavy onto the site. Blam dashes on right after Master Splinter smoke. Good engage onto the site from them. That's going to be a free bomb plan. We're going to see if the retake can come through.
Yeah. Looks like it's just going to be pretty much a 5v5 here. Is coming in from both sides.
Pistols are coming out hot as Tunisub picks up the first kill of our finals here. Nice pick up from him as Wacky, though, is going to get the trade-off with that nice fat sheriff there. Oh,
big kill.
Down. Let's see if he can get out of there safely. He does pick up one, and thankfully for him, Tunisub gets taken out by the Bunny Prince in the back, saving his life. The defuse is going to come in. Blam's going to try to make something happen, but the defuse is still... Oh, he gets it halfway. He's going to finish it. That's going to make... That might be a But Bunny Prince should be able to finish it off in time. Looks like he's going to have just under 4 seconds. Nice round from them.
Wow.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, Blam hiding in hell that whole time, and I mean he was undetected. He could done some real trigger discipline there and walked up on the diffuser if he wanted to, I think. But yeah, wow, a really good retake though out of CUM though. I mean they just sort of barrel through and they sort of wait out all this utility coming in from heaven and to door, and some good shots from Wacky to secure the round.
Yeah, Wacky just came through tree and kind of zoned everyone.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I was a little nervous once he stopped defusing that Blam was gonna clutch that, but nice stick from Wacky as we're gonna get into the second round here. Looks like they're gonna try a quick B rush. He's gonna dash right on the site. He's gonna come through though and take Wacky down. The door still is gonna get shut a little awkwardly, but it's not gonna matter. And there's only gonna be one member left, and that's gonna be Tizzy, and there's gonna be her planting the spike, getting a nice kill. Can she get the spike down in time? No, she cannot. Wacky, nice finish.
Wacky with a great hold there and stopping the plant too. That's pretty crucial. They could have gotten a little extra money out of that save round there, but not going to be as much this time around. We're going to get a bonus out of the CUM guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, smart dash there to get to the switch. That's a pretty standard jet play, but not smoking market, I don't think, at all. So Wacky was able to see that coming from a mile away and really start off the round strong. And Dizzy just trying to get the bomb plant money there. Unfortunate, not able to get it, but first gun round here for both teams. Freefy might have some double shockies.
He's gonna go for some shock dart here.
Yeah, Senpai. I think Senpai hears it. I think he's backing up. Yeah.
Senpai, it's not gonna matter as Freefy's gonna pick up an excellent first kill of the round all the way across. Phantom beats the Spectre, he says. Or Senpai actually had the Vandal there. That was the one on the team. Hopefully, someone hopefully on his team can pick that up since they still have those Spectres. But either way, that's gonna be a nice default coming out of them. It looks like they're gonna kind of take their time. Take a page out of the 30 playbook.
Here.
Yeah, they're just gonna slow it down, kind of make their enemies guess where they are, and it looks like they're looking towards this A site, but I don't know if that's necessarily what they want to do here.
Yeah, really good smoke there from Tunisa from this Omen. He smokes deep mid there, so blocks off Wacky's angle there, making them maybe think they might be coming through mid.
Yeah, and the push on to A is going to come here, but they're pushing into the sky.
He's looking the right way, and the Viper's spray ends up killing Tunisub. Nice pickup from them, but it's still going to be a 3-on-2 and make that a 3-on-1 as Master Splinter's the last member alive, and he's going to get killed in the back by Blam. Nice pickup from him, making sure to keep Tizzy alive.
Yeah, and a nice round coming out of Revenge of the Bust here, saving most of their guns still. They should have money to buy up again, but we're going to see full buy coming out of CUM guys as well, and if they secure this round, then they can start running away with the half.
Yep, will force CUM surely onto an eco round if they lose here, and actually, yeah, money's gonna be kind of bad here for Bunny Prince and Senpai. It looks like okay, they'll probably buy Senpai a rifle. Yep, good. Probably the right choice there, but yeah, we see Revenge of the Bust lining up for another A execute here. Maybe going a little bit faster too. The arrow's already in.
This one is very fast as Blam's gonna just come right in. He's gonna try to find Rio. He does find her, but that is gonna be four members left on the attacking side as well. Nice pickup from the attackers, getting 2 and the bomb plant down. We'll see if the Senpai's CUM guys can make anything happen here.
Oh, no, it lands. Nice. Thought that was going wide.
Yeah, and the retake is here, but not everyone has weapons. But Wacky gonna find a great flank.
Oh, they're gonna hide in line.
Though. I don't think he knows. Oh, unfortunately for him, that is gonna be his death as well. Now there's gonna be 3-on-2. I'm not sure if Bunny Prince and Master Splinter can make anything happen, but Bunny Prince is sure gonna try.
Yeah, and
Splinter does look like he's gonna save. Yeah, nice, smart decision from him at this point. No way he's getting that 1-on-3 with such little time left. It's definitely better to save that Vandal, but that is an excellent pickup and gonna even out the rounds 2-2.
Yeah, even out the rounds, but I think the Revenge of the Bust is gonna have a pretty good econ here. Meanwhile, Senpai's CUM guys not looking quite as strong. It looks like Bunny Prince is gonna buy. It looks like they're gonna force up anyways. Try and equalize that money, but still gonna be a rough round, especially if they lose. Force them onto yet another eco.
Looks like Splinter gave that Vandal on over to Wacky as well. Makes sense that you got to give it your top frag or the best chance to shine through here. And it looks like we're gonna be looking at another fast push. It did work so well last time. Let's see if we can execute it on B. Oh my goodness, Bunny Prince is there, and he's gonna get taken down. That is an awkward situation that leads to the 1-on-1 trade that we see, but the bomb plant's coming down. That is very big for the side of the Bust.
Yeah, they could feel that play coming from a mile away. Right when they knew they were coming in to beat Bunny Prince is already on that switch. He takes one down, which is okay here for the defense. 4v4. Can they do the B site retake?
It looks like they know all 4 are on site or likely to be on site here, and we're gonna see if they can make this push happen. Right away, Wacky's gonna come up with one, and Senpai's gonna come up with another. That is huge. There's gonna be all 4 going down. Nice teamwork coming back from the side of the CUM guys there, making sure to finish off that round and not letting that streak go to 3 in a row.
Yeah, very good round, especially coming out of the entry fraggers of the CUM guys that just busted onto the side. Both of them, I think, got 2 kills. Well played overall.
Yeah, easy walk up though for CUM. I wonder if there's Revenge of Us was out of utility to defend that bomb there at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they kind of
but
used
it
a
trades
lot
go the way of CUM.
take. And a very back and forth game we have here. Gonna be even pretty much in
I
every
believe
way.
this is going to be the most even round in terms of equipment and guns that we've seen this entire time so far. So we'll have to see what happens here, because this could be a deciding factor for the rest of this half.
Yeah, Wacky being really aggressive, trying to take that aim duel at the start of the round, and oh, gets lit up.
No Sage or any heals of any type on their side as well, so that 14 health is going to remain until it's either 0 or he stays alive till the end. So hopefully he can make do with what he's got.
It looks like they're gonna drone out mid, trying to take some space. We're gonna see the drones pass each other. Little drone
There
battle
you are,
here.
Silva. Where did that drone come from?
Oh, Black's pushed up though. They have no idea.
Oh, he's so close.
Oh, Bunny Prince. Oh, that's going to be one. Nice pickup from him, and Tizzy's going to pick up another one on the backside there as well. So we are suddenly in a 5v3 situation. Make that a 4v2 situation as Wacky and Freefy are going to trade there. Nice pickup from them. That should be the
just
bomb
playing
plan.
this annoying position, but
Oh,
Senpai's gonna find him. Nice flick.
We are in a 2v3 situation here with Senpai and Ryu coming up through market. Let's see if they can make something happen. They have no idea where all 3 are. Let's see if they check main here.
Senpai gonna invest the ult.
Senpai smells it.
Gonna
Oh no!
With the wrong
timing.
Senpai is, you know, Senpai's cursing in his head about getting CS:GO'd there. You just know it.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, he knew it, right? There's always in a 3 people left. You know, there's someone to be hiding B main, and just unfortunate timing there. But you know, well played once again out of Bust, getting onto site and defending that bomb well.
Yeah, a very nice little, I guess, lurk from Cookies to stay in B main and just peek out at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that all came off of Blam sort of, you know, diving through mid there and pushing out Wacky and getting that kill into the CT spawn and really just opened up that B site. And it looks like Bus is going to be spread out a little bit more this round, really defaulting across the map A and B.
We are in a situation where if Bus can win this round relatively cleanly, they should be able to put the CUM guys' economy into the dirt here for the rest of this half, hopefully.
Ooh, look at
So-
Wacky.
Yeah.
Wacky, you know, is going to be doing his best here to make something happen. Oh,
Playing with
he
the
should
fake
get
dash.
this. Oh no!
No!
He sniffs it out and gets the kill. Nice pickup from him, and that is going to be disastrous for the CUM guys. As Bunny Prince, though, is going to try to make it as best as he can. Master Splinter getting taken down, though. That is not looking good. As Revenge of the Bust are going to also use that Sage ultimate and have this back into a 5v3.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if Wacky knows the secret to right-clicking with jet knives, because that's a good range to right-click them on the nuts. And you'll probably kill them.
Wow, they're all coming through CT, but that Sage wall's there. This is incredibly awkward.
Yeah, and they can't wait for this just to dissipate. I mean, they gotta either break it or go somewhere else. But there's so many people alive for Bust on this site.
Jump, and the blind's gonna come through to stall him even more. Oh no, I don't know if this is even doable anymore. And that's gonna be a free kill for Blam, just waiting. And there's gonna be another, and oh no. Ryu, what can you do? You need to die for your economy's sake. Manages to get one, though. That is as best as you're gonna ask for in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe you can try to stall him more to maybe make 1 or 2 die to the bomb, but it's probably not happening. Just classic. Nice shots there. Take out one of them.
Yeah, and that's really
even footing again.
That's big for the side of Bust. If you look at their economy, they have enough money for the most part to lose and still full buy again. So we're kind of sitting on the situation where the CUM guys are in a must-win round almost every round.
Yeah, maybe they want to try to keep it even on their defensive start here. Looks like just a single shot going over towards.
Wacky's pushing
Cat
up
there.
again. Oh, he gets one off of it, and he's gonna just retreat out of there, and he does get out of there before Freefy is able to make a trade happen. Nice pickup from him.
Yeah, Wacky is just playing super aggressive. He's just sort of poking through these choke points and hopefully getting the right timings. He got it there. Didn't get last round, but it pays off.
Them all here into beam in.
You're gonna trade smokes to try to stall each other out, and Bunny Prince has a lurk spot that he is just waiting to make something happen. Oh no, Freefy! That is gonna be a great ultimate. He's gonna hit Blam too with that, and oh my goodness, he's gonna hit a lot of people once or twice. Nice damage there from him.
There they are.
Oh, he knows they're there.
Some fighting going on mid, but Ryu gets the trade back onto Blam. So Blam going down here. 4v3 for CUM at 40 seconds left. So it's looking good for the defensive side here. Recon, I think they're just gonna send it. They're just gonna go for it here. Oh yes!
He kept the bullets just a little too high to pick up the third, but Wacky's gonna avenge him, and that's gonna be a nice, good round for the CUM guys. Much needed win.
Yeah, I mean they probably should have expected that Silva to be there, right? Because they saw that Silva ult, and what an interesting Silva ult, guys. I mean, it's just sort of the angle that came from, but it worked.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely worked, and you know I think it's kind of hard to do on the fly, but I think the right play there is actually to just push him.
See, the problem was Wacky was sitting there and constantly smoking it off, and that's what made it a little awkward. So I don't know if they necessarily knew it came from exactly the back of Cat right away when you first see it coming at you, or if it came from Boathouse.
Right, yeah. Anyway, it's a risky move, but...
Paid off.
Oh yeah, Buses, they are way back. I mean, Blam's making some progress on Cat here. But Wacky's already doing the thing. He's pushing through A main. He's getting that info. He's not seeing them A lobby, not seeing them gelato. So probably not an A hit, but do they see this coming in Cat? They have Killjoy utility set there. So they should see the turret pick up that tree crossfire.
Does the knife tell you when you like disable utility?
Oh, Wacky and Tizzy I think just saw each other.
I don't think so. Only if you hit the agent themselves, right?
Yes.
That it tells you. Yeah.
Yes, the 3 Killjoy things would have been disabled for that time, right? That's how it
Yeah.
works.
If you hit, as long as you hit the agent, then yes, and it'll tell you.
But does it hit it if you don't hit the agent? Does it disable the trap? Oh,
No,
really?
you have to hit the agent itself. But we're gonna see the KO ult come in hot and heavy as he wants this. There's one in hell here still, and they have no idea. Ryu's just chilling there, and Ryu's gonna pop out several times, but not able to pick one up, so they know. Now Ryu is all of a sudden in an awkward situation. Splinter's trying to come around to help support his teammate as they make a combined turn together. That works out as they both pick up one. Great combination. Nice teamwork out of them.
Wow.
It's gonna get taken over the backside as we're in a 2v2 situation. As Bunny Prince tries to get the defuse, but it's not gonna be good enough, and no, Tizzy's gonna pick up.
Tizzy with a nice clutch there, but I mean a lot of pressure obviously created by Blam on that Heaven flank there through Glass, but yeah, I'm not sure what the diffusers were looking at there, right? Only 2 spots that could really come from, and definitely that jet coming in from Heaven, chasing you down.
I gotta be honest, when I saw Splinter and Rio both swing at the exact same time, pick up one, I thought that round was sealed. I thought they were just gonna continue that, just run over and just easily pick it up, but great work out of Blam there, and Tizzy especially coming in at the right time. Nice shots hitting those, finishing up that round.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be forced onto another save round.
Shot early. Oh my goodness, Senpai! What a shot! What a kill! All you need is one bullet, it seems like, actually there, as they're still going to make a play onto the site, but Wacky picks up one on himself here, as this is an awkward situation. The bomb plant is going to go down, but they are in a 5v3 situation. Can you hold it?
Yeah, it's tough here. 2 picks going down right away. The retake, they're going to have bet worse weapons, but they have the bodies, and they have the Killjoy ult.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big ult, and it's going to catch a lot, and it's going to catch everyone that's not in wine here, and I don't think it's going to matter. He does kill the Killjoy ult, but it's not going to be enough as the last one sitting there. As they see Tizzy, I think the defuse is just going to come in, and Tizzy's probably just going to run away. Yep, we are going to see Tizzy try to make something happen here, and she's just going to escape with her life and her gun.
Yeah, smart move there to save the rifle at the very least. There's nothing you could really do against 5 in the site there, but man, what a thrifty for Cool Pies Cum Highs. There we go.
Yeah, and that should settle their econ for the rest of the game, and I think we're gonna have full buys out of both teams for the most part. I think in both of these rounds. Oh, actually, no. Revenge of the Bus is kind of looking poor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been while they've won a couple rounds there, they only kind of won by the skin of their teeth, unfortunately. So they were kind of in a buying every round situation themselves. So it looks like we might see a relatively even end to this happen.
Oh.
Blam's gonna end Senpai's life with a click of a button. Nice pickup from him. He's gonna make a run up catwalk and say, "Let's go."
Yeah, gets that free gun too, because he just had knives this round in the sheriff, but he'll take an AK or Vandal.
Oh, and Freefeet gets one himself too, and they know exactly where Killjoy is as well, thanks to that KO knife going out and landing right onto the Ryu there.
They're gonna get this pressure through mid here, even though they know that the A hit might be coming out. And Blam's just gonna play it slow.
Right, Senpai's leg out of his mind this game, apparently.
Ooh,
Oh,
wacky.
yeah, well, a
That is
little too short there.
what Wacky needs if you're on the defense side. Oh, he gets out of there safely, just barely, and he's gonna try to make this fight happen one more time, and he does get it this time. Oh, unfortunately, Wacky is in a 1v4 situation. I don't know if there's much he is able to do here.
It's tough to
Looks
say
like,
he got the one pick, but
yeah, I mean, how's their money? Their money looks really good, so he
it's
might, I
good.
think he's just waiting for the lurk flank here, right? And then he might go in after that drone, at least try to get some kills. I don't think there's a reason to save here. Bah,
Ooh.
damn, not gonna get anything.
Nice
He's
try
holding an
from
off
him.
angle up there.
But Cookie's in the
round
right
before
spot
the
at the
switch.
right time, and we're going to see if they can try to finish this half up 7-5. If you're the side of the attackers, you'd feel pretty good about that, especially in this finals to start off your first game of the night.
Yeah, and it was their pick, so always good to try to get that advantage on your map pick here. And
Do not want to
there's
be
gonna
like me and lose your map pick and win the opponents every time.
Well, that's fun too. That just creates an interesting
Not when you
narrative.
have more picks than the opponent. uh, Oh my goodness, Wacky once
Ooh.
again taking an aggressive angle, and it's going to pay off. He gets the kill onto Freefee, who was tearing up this half. So that's a big pickup. Ooh, Senpai just barely dodges that knife too, it looked like. So with no information from the side of KO other than probably hearing that door shut.
Yeah, and the door this time actually gonna play to the defender's advantage. They got all these setups here for A main, and it's just gonna force the rest of Revenge of the Boss to go through B and mid.
Oh, yeah, because he has that Sage res. He was just
You will
flailing
not
around there.
kill my
Boom, there it
ally.
is. So an even round once again. 55 seconds, but I think it looks like they're just picking up the res there and maybe moving towards mid. Blam's he's deep once again through mid here. No one is in
I think
pizza.
Splinter's hopefully expecting someone here. He's holding this angle right into market.
Yeah, good smoke on B main there. So yeah, they actually, I don't know if they even have time to go all the way across the map. There's a Sova drone from Bust. So they might just send this one through. Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, the smoke's not going to matter. They're going to smoke back themselves, and it's going to work, and they're going to be able to get back there. Master Splinter, though, cancels the ultimate. Looks like he was going to be landing right on top of that, but it does not matter as he picks up Blam on the way back.
Spike
Nice
planted.
pickup from him to at least make this a 5v4 situation on the retake. Oh, the Tizzy Wall's going to come up. They do shoot it down in time. At least one barrier, it looks like. But once again, they're kind of all funneling into, like, one big choke point. Hopefully they can make something happen. The utility is still there, thankfully for them. As Tuna Sub, though, picks up one onto Bunny Prince. That is not what you want, as the Wacky off is a little awkward situation. Nice kill from him, though. There is a 2v2 situation. He misses the shot. Oh, no! Tuna Sub gets 3. Ryu knows where they both are, and I'm not sure if Ryu can make anything happen here. Let's see if there's not any time left. And no, Cookies is going to pick up Ryu to end the half 7-5 on their map selection.
Switching sides.
Woo. Yeah, that's a tough retake there with the off in Wacky's hands. But man, if he hits that shot on the guy in the corner, it seems very winnable for CUM there.
Yeah.
But yeah, close round.
Close half.
Yeah, very
But
true.
may
Yeah.
go in the favor here of Revenge of the Bust. Just slightly, and I think it's gonna make this pistol round pretty important, you know, if whoever wins either gets to pull ahead or even it up.
Oh my goodness, is this gonna happen? Is Tizzy gonna just drop this wall right away, right as they're coming to A? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna slow them down a little bit. So yeah, 'cause it's deep enough where they can't shoot it right away, so it should have time to harden.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and then they're gonna do a door break like they always do. I mean, but I think Bust was doing this throughout the whole season, right, on the scent. But I
They
think
know
Cum's doing
they
this
know
too.
it's happening, so they put the smoke there into tree or to cover up tree. Excuse me.
You got 4 hostiles.
Oh, big info. Ginormous.
Yeah, they know they're all there,
Large
and we
information.
already see Blam making an aggressive push up through
What?
main, hoping they'll come
Senpai,
back.
though.
But it's not gonna matter. Senpai picks up the 1, and Cookies.
Body blocked.
The Blind's gonna come out, and we're in a kind of awkward situation here. The smoke's gonna come out as well. Cookies, though, he does get both. Nice pickups from him to defend this site just a little bit more as he tries to get Senpai, but he misses the shot.
The spread.
It's gonna reveal him, but it's not gonna matter. As all the
Down
site's
A.
still not gonna be.
Last player
Splinter picks up
standing.
2, and all of a sudden we're in an awkward situation where Senpai is able to finish the round, though, thankfully, even though Master Splinter went down to Blam in the end.
Not gonna get the plant though, not quite enough time. But still, a big pickup for the side of the CUM guys. They're gonna be able to force up here, probably equalize the scoreboard, earn themselves a bonus.
For something that seemed so calm for like so long and all this information was given, it all of a sudden just just exploded into kind of chaos very fast.
I mean, Chris, he's streaming this, but I'll just make a note out loud. Just Benny Hill music that entire round. That's all that needs to be said about that. I mean, there's frenzy sprays that are going all over the place. There's the blocked dash, right, which I think actually ruined a lot for CUM on the entry there.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Wacky! Once again going aggressive, and he's gonna peel to pick up 1, and the door's gonna be shut by Tizzy himself, so that's gonna be a free bomb plant by the Bunny Prince.
Yeah, very nice play. He gets up there fast before the wall or the door can go down. Or maybe Sage can have wall.
Smoke. Oh! Oh, gonna shoot with a shorty, and that is gonna be a dead Splinter and a dead Wacky as well. He had his back turned, unfortunately, but there's a 3v3 situation. Senpai does get out of there. Nice use of the dismissal, and that's gonna be a 1-on-3 remaining, and that shot is not gonna be anything compared to that Spectre when you're more than 2 feet away.
And there it is, the tie score again.
Yeah, nicely done out of CUM once again. I mean, they're on superior firepower there, obviously. So a nice, easy site take, good plant, and then obviously a nice post plant. I mean, Blam trying to retake with the shorty there. He does get a cute little gliding, corner peek shorty kill. He had that last week on a judge, so keep watching for that.
I want to remember that.
Oh no! Wait, that was you. Oh no! Oh, Omen flash. Oh, it's all coming back. I'm sorry. All right, we're into the next round.
Nice dart coming out of Briefy all the way from B site there. Gets that information. I think he got 2 with it, actually. So should be at least enough knowledge to know that they are definitely on A side. And yeah, you see Blam already making the aggressive push. He knows they're going to be right back.
Oh.
Yep, Blam coming, and none of them checked this, so he might be able to get interesting
Wacky trying to
timing.
distract them and make some noise happen, and it might actually end up working
This
here
is
as Blam's walking on over to try to see if the whole team's there.
Oh, it's a perfect bait, but Wacky will trade his life for the bait.
Yeah, but he
because
should
Blam's
realize
already got the
right
flank.
away- Yeah, he realizes right away that the rest of the team is not there and that the team is already probably on B. So the rest of the team rotates accordingly, and that's going to be a nice pickup from him that leads into nice information as well. See if it's enough to stop this bomb plant. Briefy does pick up 1, and Tizzy picks up another. Oh my goodness, that is just what the doctor ordered for that round. Nice information from Blam. Stop the bleeding from the first 2 rounds of this half. Just what they needed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, just a little too slow there for CUM on the rotate back through spawn. If they just pick up that tempo a little bit, they actually beat those rotators, because once Blam got that kill, like you said, it was so obvious, and they were already rotating through spawn there. And one thing I like to note is Revenge of Bust, they get it on B site. That wall where the switch is, just shoot through it. I didn't see a lot of wall banging from CUM last time, and they did
Yep.
a really good job of getting those kills through the wall bang.
Yep. I definitely played the angle on the box once, and I got shot through the wall playing against
Oh,
the boss, so
Wacky gets one himself, but that is gonna be perfect as they pick up 2 on the side of the defense. Cookies though gets taken back down by Wacky. Nice peek from him, making sure to avoid that flashbang, and he comes up with the knives, but he does not pick up the kill. Tizzy just barely lives. Not in a lot of health from there, but that is just okay with them as they've got a 3-on-2 situation left, and the bomb is already in the middle of the A site.
Yeah, unfortunate there because when you have the bomb entry there, you definitely need to get it down. But Taylor Tizzy on the stage here was able to get that sage heal, so the Bus is feeling really good about this defense. 3v2.
Yeah, they got the door closed too.
Barely, I don't think was in the line of sight. See if Ryu.
Oh.
They just finally saw each other, even though they've been consuming each other's bodies for the past minute here. And Tunisub's gonna end up winning that duel as well, making this hard situation into a nearly impossible situation.
Splinter gonna peek out into his execution. Unfortunately for him, and Revenge of the Bus going to take another round. And this should force another eco out of the CUM guys.
Yeah, that's just what you want on the map that you chose to come into for the first match of the day, or the first map of the day, excuse me. Like you said, the save does look like it's going to be coming out. You see the, famous sheriff coming out from the Wacky Senpai as we have seen some nice one-taps, and they hope to make something happen.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh, I can't see him!
No!
What? No! Oh no! That was the perfect situation. That was unfortunately going to be just not enough, and that is going to be huge pickup from Blam. He's going to pick up both the Ryu and Master Splinter there, and that's going to shut down that attack real fast as Cookies comes in and cleans up with the nice headshots onto Senpai and Bunny Prince to finish that round.
Oh my god. What? Was Wacky blinded by the Omen Flash? Oh,
I didn't see the marker over his head personally, so I don't think so. I think he was just looking straight. And he just literally barely was out of his field of view from where he was looking, and he never looked to his right.
Wow, that's, just unlucky. But you kind of got to look over there, right? Because I think the defenders have the timing, right? If you move to the left quickly, you can beat that timing.
I actually do think Wacky did get blinded.
Okay, I feel like he did too, which is unfortunate.
It would make more sense for the situation. I just didn't see the marker over his head when it looked at his character, so I'll be happy to be told wrong from Wacky later himself. As we see, yeah, immediately they're gonna just retreat for that first time they get some resistance. I actually like this a little bit more, just getting some utility out. I feel like they've kind of just traded utility and then just gone in a lot of times instead of just trying to get some utility out for free. Oh my goodness, he's gonna see Tunis, but he's gonna run away just in time to get back into CT.
Yeah,
So
they're
mid to be
charging through here, taking a lot of space.
Oh, Bunny Prince knows that Freefy's there, and Freefy though is still gonna be able to pick up the kill. That is huge for him at the very least, to gonna be able to turn this situation into a 4v3 retake. As yeah, the bomb plan does finally go down, and let's see if the side of Bus can make this happen.
Yeah, early Omen Flash there from Tunisub.
He picks up Tunisub, and there's gonna be a second one. He picks up a third one. That's gonna be huge from there. He picks up the fourth. Nice headshot onto Blam to secure that round. That was a much needed victory.
Wacky just peeking everyone from Boathouse there, just killing everyone.
Yeah, it kind of, in my mind, it makes the last round before that one that just happened kind of okay, because Wacky is playing with such bravado, such confidence. Like he knows where he wants it to go, right? He is just charging through mid, clearing everything just by running, and he sees people and he shoots them in the face. So a well done round out of Wacky there.
Blocking sight.
We're gonna see this round try to make something happen really fast as they try a really aggressive push, but it's gonna be stalled immediately from the nice utility usage coming out of Cookies. But Blam's still gonna get taken down by Senpai through the generator, I believe, into the head. Nice pickup from him. Cookies is in a nice spot, and I don't think Senpai's realized he doesn't know. Oh, Cookies picks up 4 on there, and that is going to be the nice pickup from the arrow coming out of Freepy actually to finish that round.
Oh, what? Oh my god. I mean, Blam, I thought he had an angle there, but I guess the gun was peeking out, the op barrel, I think. That's how Senpai was able to, like you said, get the cute little wall bang through generator there, but Cookies through the smoke just... Damn. I mean, hard to win rounds when you're walking into that.
Yeah, that one was an awkward situation. Senpai just barely did not see him as he went onto the site. So unfortunately, that's going to be that huge pickup from Cookies, and that's going to be enough to secure that round and get them 1 point away from match point. Oh my goodness, Wacky's going in fast, but Senpai picks up Blam as Blam is distracted by the flying ninja in the sky.
And,
Looks like
and
this-
Cookies has another KO 2 rounds later from that 4K. Amazing.
Freepy's gonna use his ult as well as the KO ult to try to stall them, and the stall does look like it's working for the time being.
You should run.
But we'll have to see what happens as the attacker killjoy ult comes in, excuse me, and Senpai is gonna pick a huge kill onto Cookies as Cookies was very unprepared to see someone right then and there.
That's gonna be a 5v3 now coming out. Master Splinter's got a flank, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Free feed, nice pickup. Actually gonna hit him through the floor to get it, but Senpai's gonna trade and get the revenge kill for his friend. As now we're in a 2v4 situation. Tizzy and Tuna Sub are left all alone.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, nice pickup from Senpai, getting that headshot. Tuna Sub with the Odin, and the Odin's not gonna be enough to take down his opponent in Master Splinter. Nice pickup from him. That is a round they definitely needed to win.
Wait. Oh, never mind. He didn't want the Odin. Okay. He picked something and dropped it for a Phantom, but he didn't want it. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, after the first kill with the Odin there for Tuna Sub, I thought anything could happen with an Odin in play.
That's
but
true. You
man,
get the spray transfers going.
yeah, Senpai with a nice little 4K on the round for him. So Senpai and Wacky really coming through here, hitting the shots. But you know, tactically, just a really good round out of CUM too, right? Because they wait out the KO ult, they dodge the Sova ult, and then they think, oh yeah, Killjoy ult right here, right? They have nothing left. They use mollies to block off the heaven peaks. So well done.
He's gonna get taken down just in time there, and unfortunately for them, it looks like they did. Tizzy does the famous door strat. They're gonna make this A push once again, but
Oh, he
Wacky's
gets blocked by the drone?
does not able to get through that drone, slowed by the ice. Awkward situation for them, but it doesn't matter as they are still on site.
Splinter getting a nice little kill through smoke there, I believe, on Cookies on Heaven, but Blam.
Oh no! It does not have the right angle as Blam gets that kill, but it does still leave them in a 1v4 situation as he gets taken down by Wacky and Freepy. Can you make something happen? And no, you cannot as Senpai gets that nice kill, getting closer and closer to evening out that score once again.
Wow.
Yeah, really back and forth here. I'm gonna press tab for the first time in a while and see what we got going on here. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Cookies, Blam, Wacky, Senpai, you know, top of the scoreboard, makes sense. We're on an eco, it looks like, for Bust. Yeah, I mean, they've lost 3 rounds in a row now, I believe. Or wait, we got 2 in a row. So put them on the eco here, and looks like they're going back towards A for the Kopais.
Yeah,
A lot of A stuff.
Kopais have really just been built different these past few rounds. I don't know what's happening.
He is going to get through, but he's going to get walled off from the rest of his team, unfortunately, as the stage wall comes in right after Wacky jumps in. Bunny Prince, though, gets a nice ult kill onto Cookies, although Cookies going to get immediately resurrected afterwards. So a little bit of an awkward situation, ult for ult.
Blam, he's so deep in this flank here, but Senpai knows, right? Because you play against Blam enough, you know the tendency here, and it just makes sense, right? They have the info, they know the attackers are on this A lobby, A main side, and does Senpai check this angle? This weird little off angle, he does!
Goodness.
He's so smart!
And we finally see the nice advantage. Being farther away from the angle, you know, Senpai slowly gets it. Oh my goodness, they just take Cookies out! And
He's in B!
Oh my goodness. Digital picks up 2! Oh,
Spike
Senpai,
down
can they
A.
make this happen? Senpai gets one, but can he get the last one?
Outstanding.
Cookies
One
does go down to
enemy
Master Splinter.
remaining.
We are in a one-on-one Omen situation, but Omen does not have the bomb.
30 seconds left.
I have the spike.
What he does have, though, is a dream and a gun advantage. Master Splinter, Phantom versus Spectre. But no, it's not going to be enough, as the Spectre's going to come in time and stop him from even planting the bomb. Nice pickup from Tuna Sub. And that's going to be game point here coming into this round
Match point.
23.
Oh my god, what a round.
Absolutely insane. So many things happen.
Yeah, and it seems like some of these kills are just they're through smoke. They're kind of like weird lucker noob type shots. You know, it's like the deaths that you're banging your desk on, and they shouldn't be happening, but they are because these rounds are just going into chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there seems to be like an actual strat every round from
Oh
CUM,
my
but
goodness,
something weird
Wacky
happens.
Oh, I was gonna say Wacky was in super danger there, as that was a very smart play from Tunisub and Blam, as Tunisub immediately throws that flash as Blam jumps forward to try to pick off that Opera that they know is there. That was almost a beautiful play, and Wacky does take a little bit of damage and is forced back from it.
Yeah, drone coming out. They're gonna see Free on site by himself here, and they got a smoke. But the real
No
question is,
information?
does Bust with Wacky over on the B side? Do they think it's still a B hit? But it doesn't look like it.
You can see the rest of the team's kind of playing a little far back. They do not want Blam to walk up on them. You have Splinter playing back in your spawn. Kind of awkward. The Blam effect is very real here.
Yeah, I mean this is map point for CUM guys here, and Senpai's at 60 HP. Wacky's a little hurt. It looks like.
Blam's gonna know everything.
Blam's so deep. He's gonna hear all this unless they're walking. Nope, they're stopping.
not.
Yep, this is all good
30
info here.
seconds left.
But yeah, Blam's telling his team right now they're marching through B main. Here's the rotates through spawn. Yeah, they're walking right into a stack.
It's not
Oh
gonna
no.
Miss.
the kill onto Wacky. Nice pickup from Blam there, as this is all of a sudden a 5v4 situation that we are in danger. Freepy getting another one, Blam getting another one. Oh no, this attacker side looks very dangerous as Rio makes the desperate jumping, falling attack for the last hope of the map. But that's going to be a nice pickup from the side of the bust, and that's going to be a huge first map pickup.
Yeah, map 1 going the side of Revenge of the Bust. Wacky and
Ooh,
Senpai having amazing
yeah.
games though.
Yeah, they're topping the boards for ACS, but I mean at the end of the day it's a team game.
Yep.
And CUM, I mean Revenge of the Bus, I think all season long have just shown how good their teamwork is. Right, you can tell that their comms are there, they're good, and they're
Yep.
always calling stuff out, and they're telling some of their more experienced players like, hey, just look at this angle. Hey, just spray through the smoke, and they're getting kills. Right, they're using that info really well. But yeah, hats off to Bus here to win their map pick in Ascent. But do not go anywhere, folks, because map 2 is coming right at you. It's gonna be Bind, which is the CUM guys pick. So
And I believe we got a video too to show from
Oh,
the
yeah.
last week highlights, right?
yeah, so
Should-
we'll play
Yeah,
that
so
as
don't,
well.
don't even go get a beverage yet. Save that for after map 2, if we get there.
Yep. So stay tuned.
Christopher DPG production.